والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وبعد. عن جبير ابن مطعم ابن عدي رضي الله عنه يقول: أتيت لرسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فداء في أسارى بدر. He's telling that story as he came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam from Mecca, and he wasn't a Muslim yet. He was coming for one cause and one purpose: to free his own father and his own children who were imprisoned and taken as a hostage in the Battle of Badr. So basically, he got no intention of Islam, no intention of meeting or hearing anything about Islam or seeing Muslims, except take his father, pay the fidyah. Oh Muhammad, what do you want? 1,000, 2,000 dirhams, just give me my father and my children back. يقول: فأتيت مسجد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وهو يصلي المغرب. He came at Salatul Maghrib. Coincidentally, nothing was planned. And Rasulullah was leading Salatul Maghrib and reciting Surah Al-Tur. And as he was reciting, Jubair is just sitting on the corner, listening until they're done, so he can do some negotiation with him. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam started reciting and reciting. Surah Al-Tur, part of it is Madani and part of it is Makki. Until he reached to the 8 questions. Allah is asking 8 questions to every single disbeliever. If one of those questions were yes, answered by yes, yeah, I'm ready to come to your religion. If one of those questions answered by yes, let's sit down and talk. Maybe you have a side of truth that we don't know. The first question is, أَمْ تَأْمُرُهُمْ أَحْلَامُهُمْ بِهَذَا. Whatever they're saying, first of all, اللهم بارك سبحان الله شاعر أو مجنون قل تربصوا فإني معكم من المتربصين. سبحان Allah, the verses flew. The first one, أن تأمرهم أحلامهم بهذا. Do they have some sort of devils? Some jinns are ordering them to follow the faith that they are following? No. أم يقولون تقوله. Do they claim that Muhammad claimed the Quran and he made it? He's illiterate. He cannot do that. أم خلقوا من غير شيء أم هم الخالقون. Were you created out of nothing, or were you the creators? No. Have you created the heavens and the earth? أم خلقوا السماوات والأرض. No. Do you have the treasures of God? The treasures of water, the treasures of earth, the treasures of guidance, the treasure of peace. أم عندهم خزائن ربك. No. Do they have control over the universe? أم هم المسيطرون. No. Do they have at least stairs that they can climb up and know the unseens? أم لهم سلم يستمعون فيه. No. Do they own to choose the newborns that they come to him? So they choose Allah, get the girls and they get the boys. أم له البنات ولهم البنون. No. أم عندهم الغيب. They got the Lawh al-Mahfuz and the unseen. No. Oh Muhammad, maybe you're asking them for a compensation, and this is why they don't want to pay money, and that's what's keeping them away. أم تسألهم أجرا فهم من مغرب مثقلون. No. أم يريدون كيدا. They're trying to plan against you. أم يريدون كيدا فالذين كفروا. No. The last question that changed the life of Jubair ibn Mut'im and shook him. أم لهم إله غير الله. Do they have by any chance a God other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Do you? Jubair ibn Mut'im says, when Rasulullah reached to that verse, كاد قلبي أن يطير. My heart was about to fly, was about to leave its place and just go to somewhere else. I could not hold myself. أم لهم إله غير الله. Do you have any other God but Allah? If all of these questions were answered by no, what's keeping you away from Him? What is stopping you from believing and repenting and taking a step back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If the unseen is controlled by Him, if He is the one who created you and created the surroundings by yourself, if the beginning and the end belongs to Him, of whatever you lose and whatever you gain, whatever sadness and happiness from Him, whatever beloved one that you lost, He's going back to Allah. Whatever thing you gain is coming from Allah. Whatever thing you have, it's owned by Allah. It's everything to and from Allah. What's stopping you? Take a step back. Just like Jubayr ibn Mut'am took a step back. And al-ghafil and the loser is the one who's kept away and he doesn't know why he's kept away. Just like Jubayr. Jubayr was living in his whole life. He just needed that one question that shook him, that changed her perception, that awakened his heart and his mind. أَمْ لَهُمْ إِلَهٌ غَيْرُ اللَّهِ Subhanallah ya'amma yushrikun. Subhanallah, Allah is praised, Allah is honored, Allah is glorified from whatever and whoever partners that you can ever have with Him. Jubayr ibn Mut'am, as Salatul Maghrib comes, he goes to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and he says, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa annaka Rasulullah. He forgot about his parents, about his father, about his brothers. That Quran was good enough to change his life. And at the end of this beautiful surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes down, every believer would come back to Him. And He tells him the same exact statement that He told Rasulullah, Isbir li'hukmi rabbik. As believers, the only liquid that you can quench your thirst spiritually is patience. This life is all about patience. Isbir li'hukmi rabbik. Because it's not that we are observing you. You are in our eyes. إِنَّكَ بِأَعْيُنِنَا. Every single struggle and difficulty and calamity and hardship and pain and laughter, all of it is under the supervision, is in our eyes. فَإِنَّكَ بِأَعْيُنِنَا. So steadfast on the path. Surah Al-Tur reflects so much on Musa alayhi salam, who had many similarities with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and this is why it began with At-Tur. Yet, we don't want to burn that part, we will keep it to Qiyam al-Layl inshaAllah, discovering the very unique similarities between Musa and Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. Barakallahu li wa lakum wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.